Hello guys, how are you doing? This is the part 2 of our video, right? On part 1, I just showed the basics of doing limits, right? So this is one of the videos, but this one is a bit special because of we have a value that is a bit difficult to factorize. Okay, you have to know some methods in order for you to factorize this value. So uh, let's check our problem here. So now if you check, if I substitute the minus 1 here at the top, I will have a minus 1 plus 1, right? So I'll have 0. So what about at the bottom here? Okay, here I'm gonna have minus 1 as well. Even here I'll have minus 1. So minus 1 plus 2 is going to be 0. So I'll have 0 divided by 0. So but how can I factorize this? This is my problem now. This x cubed plus 1 is my problem. So let's solve this problem. Notice this, that there's a plus here. If it was a minus, it was going to be a difference of 2 cubes, but now it's a plus. How am I going to solve this? Okay, I'm going to use a method. I'm going to use a method whereby I'm going to find the factors of this x cubed plus 1, right? By inspection, right? By inspection. Okay, so now x cubed plus 1, okay, is equivalent to what? Before I can find my factor, I have to find a value that is a solution to this expression. What do I mean by that? I want a number that when I substitute into x cubed plus 1, I'm going to get 0, right? So now if I substitute 1 in here, I'm going to get 1 cubed plus 1, which is 2. But if I try minus 1, or minus 1 cubed plus 1, minus 1 cubed is minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So it means that x is equals to minus 1. It's my solution, right? If x is equals to minus 1 is my solution, then it means that x plus 1 is equals to 0. Do you agree? Okay, so if x plus 1 is equals to 0, therefore this is my factor, right? So I'm going to have a factor that is x plus 1 into x. Remember that we have an x cubed on the first value here. So in order for me to get x cubed, and I see that I'm multiplying by x, so I have to multiply x by a squared in order for me to get a cubed, right? And notice that the coefficient of x and the coefficient of x squared must be 1, because here the coefficient of x cubed is 1. So here plus dx, I know nothing about this value, right? Plus, what am I gonna write there? I can see that here I have 1, right? And here already I have 1. So I want a value that I will write here, that when I multiply it by this one, I'm going to get this 1 as well. So it must be 1, obviously, because 1 multiplied by itself is 1. Okay, so now this is now my my expression from the left hand side. So now this expression at the left hand side, I must equate it to this expression here follow my pointer, this expression here. Okay, I'm going back here now. So now this is an equation. I have an equation. So what am I gonna do? I'm going to multiply out these brackets, right? Brackets off for both mass. Okay, so x times x squared, x cubed, x times bx plus bx squared, x times 1 plus x, 1 multiplied by x squared, 1 multiplied by bx, 1 multiplied by 1, 1, equals to x cubed plus 1. Okay, so now here I'm going to choose the values that have the same exponent, right? If I'm going to choose the ones that have x squared, that have a 2 exponent 2, I must be consistent and pick the ones that have exponent 2. If I pick the one that has x exponent 1, I must pick the one that has x exponent 1. So here, let's just do this quick. Let me pick the ones that have x squared, right? So if I take this one, I must take this one as well, right? From the left hand side. Okay, so now what do I have now? From the left I have bx squared plus x squared, right, is equals to, from the right hand side, do I have an x squared? No, I don't have any x squared, so 0. It's 0, the value for x squared. So now I have bx squared plus x squared. I want to solve for b, right? This b that I want to solve it so that I can substitute it here, and then I have factorized my value here. So now, because this is an equation, I can divide both sides by what? By x squared, right? Can divide both sides by x squared, right? By x squared. So what am I going to have now? Now I have b plus 1 is equals to 0. So therefore b is equals to minus 1, right? So now therefore x plus 1 okay, so now x plus 1 minus x squared minus x plus 1, you see, is equals to x cubed plus 1, right? This is what we wanted. We wanted this these factors, right? So now that we have done this, we can just come here and write this x plus 1 into x squared minus x plus 1, right, all over. Okay, here what can we do? We take out the negative, we have positive x squared minus x minus 2. Okay, so now can we factorize this further? No, we cannot factorize this further. So let's try to factorize the bottom. So the bottom can be factorized as x minus 2 x plus 1, you see. So something from the top must cancel something from the bottom. So now I have x plus 1 at the top, I have x plus 1 at the bottom. So the x plus 1 is going to cancel x plus 1. So I'm left with what? I'm left with x squared minus x plus 1 over 2 minus x. Why 2 minus x? Because I multiplied out this bracket by minus. So I have 2 minus x. So now I can substitute my minus 1 and see what I'm getting. So now if I substitute my minus 1, I'm going to have at the top minus 1 all squared is 1, right? Minus 1 into minus 1, it's still 1. So I have what? I have 3 at the top. So at the bottom, 2 minus into minus 1 is 3 as well. So I have what? I have 3 divided by 3. Okay? I have 3 divided by 3, which is 1. So now we have solved our problem. Okay? So I like to make my videos shorter so that you guys don't get bored. Okay? So from here, in my third video, we're going to do limits involving SATs. Okay, thank you guys. Have a great time.